What if we had not one, but two international space stations circling Earth? Twice the laboratories, twice the astronauts, and perhaps, twice the discoveries. Imagine the new frontiers we could explore, the problems we could solve, both in space and here on Earth. But there's more to this than just the excitement of exploration. How would it work? Could we really manage two massive stations in orbit? Would the benefits outweigh the challenges, or are we talking about a logistical nightmare? And, what if this dream of doubling our presence in space became a reality? This is What If Scenarios. And in today's video, we'll dive deep into exactly what might happen if we built a second ISS. From the extraordinary opportunities to the enormous obstacles, let's explore what this bold idea could mean for the future of space exploration. So, what would having two international space stations unlock for humanity? First, imagine the expanded research capabilities. With two stations, we could double the amount of scientific experiments conducted in microgravity. One station could focus on biology and medicine, studying how the human body adapts to long-term spaceflight, while the other could be dedicated to physics, chemistry, or even materials science. The potential breakthroughs could revolutionize industries here on Earth. But that's not all. Two ISSs would also mean enhanced international collaboration. Right now, the ISS serves as a meeting point for scientists and astronauts from various countries. With two stations, countries could have more dedicated space to carry out their research without competing for time and resources. This could accelerate discoveries and foster new partnerships between nations. And what about space tourism? A second station could become a commercial hub, opening the door to private missions, tourists, and even space hotels. Suddenly, space wouldn't just be for astronauts, it could be for anyone willing to make the trip. In short, two ISSs wouldn't just double our knowledge, they could transform how we explore space, live in space, and cooperate in space. But building two space stations isn't all opportunity. It comes with massive challenges. First and foremost, cost. The ISS we have today took billions of dollars and decades of international collaboration to create. Doubling that investment? That's a huge financial burden. Many countries would have to come together again, which might be even more complex in today's political climate. Then there's the logistical side. Maintaining one ISS is already a tough job. Imagine the resources needed to keep two stations operational: fuel, supplies, and regular maintenance missions from Earth. It could stretch space agencies to their limits. Another concern is space debris. Earth's orbit is already crowded with satellites and debris, and adding a second ISS would increase the risk of collisions. We'd need to find new ways to manage orbital traffic to avoid dangerous scenarios. And finally, let's not forget the human element. More space stations mean more astronauts. Training and ensuring their safety would be an enormous responsibility. All of these challenges would need to be addressed before we could even think about doubling our presence in space. So, while the idea of two international space stations opens up a world of exciting possibilities, it's also filled with challenges. But one thing's for sure, whether it's one ISS or two, space will continue to be humanity's final frontier. You've been watching What If Scenarios, and if you want to keep imagining the future, hit subscribe and join us on this journey.